So autumn has now begun. I always say that my favourite season is summer, which it is, but I do have a soft spot for autumn. I just love the months of October, November, December. I know December doesn't quite count as that is classed as winter technically, but especially October. I love Halloween as well. So today I have about 3 big bags full of new look clothing, mainly knitwear, a lot of cardigans, a lot of jumpers, and then I have about 5 pairs of boots. So all the good stuff that you'll need going into autumn. I'm going to start off with cardigans. I kept looking at this one because this one just really caught my eye, and I just can see myself wearing this 24/7 throughout all of autumn and possibly winter as well, maybe under a coat. This zip up cardigan. They do have some other ones of these, but without the like collar bit. And they have a little bit of an oversized sleeve going on, but I love that. I love a big sleeve when it comes to hoodies, cardigans, jumpers, the lot. It's just so much more cozy. This is a size small, so instead of like 8, 10, 12, they come in small, medium or large. Not sure about extra large. Sometimes you can find as well that the zip can be easier than taking your time with buttons. I don't think I'd want to wear it with the collar up. I don't think it goes all the way up, but you can, but I think it's just going to flop around a bit. It'd be good if they had pockets as well, to be fair. The great thing about that cardigan as well is that they have it in multiple colours. They have it in the grey, I think they have it in like a minky kind of colour, and they have it in a cream. Obviously I just couldn't pick between the two, so I thought I'm having both. And it's good that all of them are both the same price. All 3 of them are $32.99. Let me know which colour you prefer, because I've had more people say they prefer the cream over the grey. I think this colour, when it comes to knitwear, looks so nice, but the only problem is I feel like the grey might last a little bit longer with this, just due to dirt maybe appearing a bit more, but you can say that about any kind of clothing in this colour. So but yeah, I love them both. So I'm going to follow up with another cardigan with a sort of cream white tone. Slightly different though, so a lot more sort of slim fitted, but this, oh my god, I wish that you could just feel it, because it is just the softest material I have ever felt. And it's really different as well, like it just stood out to me, like with the little bows. How cute is that? The black and the cream just looks so nice because it just really makes the bows pop out. The only thing I did think negatively, I can see one of the bows just like going missing, just sort of popping off, or one by one losing all the bows, but I think it should be okay if it's just washed carefully. Might have to go in like one of them little sort of netted basket things. Oh my gosh, I love it. It's just so cute. And I feel like with a little black dress or a little black skirt, that would look so cute with some nice boots. There are some certain like cardigans that have like that really itchy material, but I just cannot deal with cardigans that are meant to be fluffy, but they just feel like itchy and a bit sort of rough. I don't even know how to explain it, whereas this, you cannot get any softer than this. This one is $29.99. Then this one is quite a similar style. A very popular colour for autumn this year. It's really popular in short sleeve jumpers, longer jumpers, and cardigans in particular as well. I'm not really a fan of gold, but I do feel like the gold complements the pink really nicely. Both of those cardigans I got in a size 8. I usually go for a 6 or 8 in clothes. Fits fine, I just think it's a little bit longer than the other one. I think this would look really nice with like a pair of blue jeans, like mum jeans, and just sort of a plain basic top. This one actually is a little bit cheaper than the last 3. This one is $26.99. This one I've left till last as it's not a knitted cardigan as such. It's still got that lovely sort of silky soft feeling. I would say surprisingly it's fairly thicker than you would imagine. They have this one in black as well as grey, so I was quite torn when it came to picking the colour. Basic as it sounds, I do love black clothing because you can just style it with anything and it goes with any colour and it's just easy, but I thought, you know what, let's go for grey. It's different because I've got a lot of jackets and cardigans in black. I really like the way this one fits. I mean, it is sort of that same kind of style as the last two as well. And I do actually really like it in the grey. This one as well has got the gold buttons. I think that goes nicely. I've just noticed as well that this one would go perfectly with my bow, which is also from New Look. That's all the cardigans. Now I'm going to move on to jumpers. This is pretty much the same colour as the grey cardigan, the first one. This is definitely oversized as well because this is a small, so they come in small, medium, large. And this is really big for a small, so I think the style of this is meant to be quite baggy, but it's different as well as it's got a V-neck, but it's a little bit smaller as they have got some jumpers with V-necks that come down a little bit lower. I suppose it's quite nice if you are into V-necks but you don't want too much skin on show because you want to keep a bit more warm. Try and style it a little bit more, tuck it in, maybe roll the sleeves up. You could probably even put a shirt under this jumper. That would probably look really nice if you've got the shirt coming out here, then the collar bit around the V-neck. But I do kind of get a school jumper kind of vibe with this. It's quite trendy, the kind of school look at the minute. Do you think that this one is kind of giving you a bit of a school vibe or school jumper vibe? Style it with a pleated skirt or a leather skirt maybe. I mean, that's probably not, I don't think a leather skirt would go with for like the schoolgirl kind of look, but maybe with some knee-high boots. This one is $26.99, so not too bad for a big thick woolly jumper. Under a coat, that'll definitely keep you warm. With the next one, I think this is probably just like their most sort of simple basic jumper that they have. It's a little bit cheaper and they do have them in multiple colours. I know they have it in a cream, a pink. They definitely have it in more, but that's all I can think of the top of my head. See, I never really know what to call this colour. I mean, to me, that's like a light brown, but a lot of people sort of call it a mink. This is the same as well. It comes in a small, medium, large. This one's $18.99. It's good to get one of these if you're after a nice woolly jumper for under £20. It's just a nice, suitable, basic jumper. I do think this is a nice colour for a jumper for autumn time. Then I have this jumper, which is in pretty much the same colour. It's slightly different. They have these in quite a few colours as well. I know they've got it in a dark grey, a black, a cream. With looking at the other prices of the knitwear as well, I'd probably say this could probably be at least £30, but surprisingly it's only $26.99. See, I do really love the style. Personally, I do struggle when it comes to every winter. I always see one on the shelf and I think it looks so cute, but then I think, oh, I just don't know if I can wear it because I'll put on this because it's warm, because I can only wear it when it's cold, but then it's just going to bug me because all up here is going to be freezing. I did sort of wonder if I wore this all day, if it would just sort of naturally start to rise up. So that's all the knitwear that I have, jumpers, cardigans, the lot. I just have this odd jacket coat just on its own. This one is originally $49.99, which does surprise me because it's just a really thin kind of like raincoat. I do love how it's got a really classy look to it. Like I can really see with this outfit, the bottom half, putting a skirt with it and some knee-high boots. This is a size 10. That is the smallest size that they had. So for me, that is a slightly bigger. When I tried it in the shop, I didn't really think anything of it because I thought, well, that's just the style of it. I think you can get away with it because these jackets do come in sort of oversized looks. Obviously, this jacket is very thin, so I would say probably better off wearing it before it gets to colder temperatures. But it's really suitable for when you just feel like you just need a little something just to put over you. It probably doesn't look its best at the moment anyway, because I have had it folded up in the bag, so it is a little bit creased. So now we move on to boots, just in the light brown colour. They have this in like the sort of that common colour of brown. They're different shades of brown. They also have this in like a grey. They also have it in black. These ones are actually slightly different because they're a bit flatter, whereas most of their UGG boots have like the really thick platform, which I like as well. But these are actually wide fit ones, as I do usually struggle to get my feet inside them, but with these I can just slip my feet in and out of these really easily. You just can't go wrong with these boots because they're just the comfiest pair of boots ever. It does feel weird when you walk outside in them because you feel like you're walking outside in your slippers, but that just goes to show how comfortable they are. Look how fluffy that is. The fur inside is pretty thick. It's like really soft and cushioned. I have taken the tags off these, but these ones, I think they're about $27.99. My favourite thing to wear with these UGG boots are pretty much leggings with some nice cozy socks. Then I have two pairs of lace boots. This is the first pair. I liked these because, as I said before, like, I'm not a fan of gold. A lot of their boots have got gold on them. So when I finally saw these that have silver instead of gold, I thought, well, I've got to have them. It's a bit deceiving, this, as you kind of just assume, but no, you can't actually move them. It's just the style of it, and then you have the actual zip on the side. These can go with anything really. Good to go with leggings. And this is the second pair that I have of the lace-up ones. They do have gold. It's not too much, it's just only this buckle bit here. That is just for show as well. The proper zip is just on the inside. They have a much thicker platform as well, a bit more of a heel. Maybe these would be better to wear for shorter days out. I don't know how I feel about this bit going across here. That's what makes them different, I suppose. The leather actually feels different compared to the other ones. Like, it's a lot smoother. Don't really know what you would call it, but I do prefer the feel of these ones. They do kind of remind me of the Doc Marten boots. And take away the UGG boots, I would say these would probably be my favourite pair. These do have quite a big heel. I have tried them on and they are pretty comfy. And they are the same, they've got the zip on the inside. I feel like these would look really nice with some flared jeans or boot cut jeans. I just feel like boots with a bit more of a heel go really nicely with them jeans. And with a skirt, these are $39.99. These thick ones, $47.99. These ones with the silver zip at the back, $39.99 as well. I've also got some lovely knee-high boots. These feel really soft as well. They just sit really nicely over your leg. They do have these knee-high boots with quite a big heel. I think they look really nice, but personally I just don't know if I could go out wearing them boots for everyday wear. But I just know that it would kill my feet after an hour, maybe even give it 10 minutes. This is a lot more my kind of thing if you're similar with me with like big heels, and they're not chunky either. So these are the ones that I got last year, but you can actually see quite a clear difference, like especially with the leg bit. For a start, it's actually got a zip going all the way down, whereas on here they only go like halfway up. These feel like they'd be comfier. They're a bit thinner as well, but then again, would that mean that they're not as warm on your legs? If we're being fussy, I don't know. But you can see the clear difference at the bottom with how, obviously these have been worn. If you look from the front, they are a bit thicker, whereas these ones are a little bit more dainty. So I've not actually tried these on, so I'm not sure which ones I prefer. Knee-high boots like that are really popular with skinny jeans. I do like wearing knee-high boots with like tights and a skirt in winter, and then a nice big thick long coat. These ones that I got last year, I'm pretty sure they were like 49.99. These ones are 45.99. So that is the end. That is everything that I have from New Look. If you enjoyed seeing what New Look have in store at the minute and you'd like to see more, if you're interested in that kind of thing, you can head to my Instagram, which is newlook_Holly, where you can see a lot more new in product from New Look. Don't forget to give my personal Instagram a follow, which is Holly_Linden. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more like this, please give this video a thumbs up, drop a comment, give it a share. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so you never miss an upload.